Welcome back to Norwood Community Media's Norwood Digest. Joining me now, we were inside with some dancing. Now we're going to move it outside with a marathoner. Both, athletic types. Joining me now is Tom Ahern, and Tom is running in his 22nd Boston Marathon.
Yep.
And 23rd
overall.
Yep. And you run for a special reason.
Yep.
So tell us about that.
Well, I run for the Dana-Farber Marathon Challenge. It's the largest and most long-running charity team for Boston. I think it's the 27th year for the Dana-Farber Marathon Challenge team. Again, I've been doing it for 22 years, all for Dana-Farber.
And is there a reason you got started doing it for Dana-Farber?
I always ran, in junior high, high school, and always went to Boston College with my family to watch the marathon, and thinking one day I'm going to do it. And we always had to stay to make sure Johnny Kelly came back.
Sure.
As soon as Johnny Kelly passed us, we could leave. My dad died in 1980 from cancer, so it's just a good mix. Mm-hmm. I actually met someone in Germany. I went to Europe like 23, 24 years ago, and ran into someone in Germany from Newton and became best friends. And then we came back here. We met at a road race, and he talked me into doing it. Good. And we're best friends. And I thought I was going to do it for 1 year and just get hooked.
22 years later.
Yeah.
So is there different groupings or categories for Dana-Farber that you run in?
We get 500 numbers from the BAA, but then we probably get like 50 more people who are either qualified or get numbers elsewhere that still want to run.
But is there different categories? Like, I think, are you in like the memory categories? Or?
Oh, yeah. There's two different programs in this.
That's the word I was
There's
looking
a
for.
patient partner program where runners can be matched up with a child, and there's also an in-memory program, which a child or someone who has died and their family still wants to keep their memory alive. So I've been doing that for about 12 years. Anthony Hathaway, he died when he was 11. So a couple of my friends have run for him before I did, and we kept on going.
Yeah.
So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
So how much training do you have to do? You just run all the time anyway?
Oh, I run all the time, but start kicking it up a little bit more around Thanksgiving time. Start thinking seriously about, all right, you need to slowly work up, your mileage. You don't want to just jump right in and ramp up too much, and then you get injured. So Thanksgiving time, you start slowly ramping up your mileage. So I usually run 2 days during the week, and then a longer run on the weekends. And the Dana-Farber team have group runs on weekends at different health clubs around the area. So we can get anywhere from 100 to 150 as a group. And
sure.
It's a nice group. You can always find someone that's gonna be at your level,
sure.
your pace.
So you were kind enough, I was just gonna say, they're kind enough to give us some pictures. So I don't know if you can see those. So tell us.
That's my son, Seamus, and there's another one, my son, Seamus, and my daughter, May. I believe that was last year.
You have a popsicle.
Yep, they were handing out popsicles to all the runners, and that's a couple of years ago when it was really cold, probably like Monday's gonna be. They were in their winter gear and rain gear. And again, Anthony and my dad, who I'm running for.
Kids again?
Yeah, kids again, and again in their winter gear.
How old are the kids now?
Maeve's 9.5 and Seamus is 5. So they're always out in Wellesley, either handing out jelly beans, popsicles, ice cubes, depends on the weather. And that's the Anthony, his family who I run for. We meet afterwards at the Dana-Farber recovery zone.
Wow. That must be very moving, for lack of a better word.
Oh, yeah, very moving. We have a pasta dinner the night before, and it's very moving. It's.
So what time do you have to, so Monday morning, give us the routine.
Well, luckily, living in Norwood, it's not that far from Hopkinton. So I get a ride out from a family member or a friend. We go the back roads, and so I get out there 8:30. I mean, some people are already out there for hours, by then. But I get enough time. We have a refuge at St. John's Church in Hopkinton from the Dana-Farber, so we can stay nice and warm and inside, and we're spoiled. So get out there at 8:30, relax, have something to eat, drink, socialize with all my friends, take pictures, and
And so do all the Dana-Farber members together, so do you all like kind of start together or not necessarily?
I would say majority of them start together, because I would say majority of them slower runners are not qualified. The qualified runners are, more in the first or second wave, and then people who aren't qualified are in the later wave. So definitely the majority of the Dana-Farbers are in back. So
What's your best time?
about 3:40.
What do you need to qualify?
I think about 3:15, 3:20.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah. So
That's some running.
yeah. If I stay at my pace in 20 years, maybe I'll qualify. But it's a great team. And we raised a lot of money for Dana-Farber. To find the cure.
Yeah. Well, best of luck on Monday.
Thank you.
The weather might be suspect.
I'm not looking. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
Not happy with that.
But I know that the cause will.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It'll spur you
yeah.
on.
It's not about myself. It's about finding the cure.
Yeah. Okay. So thanks for being with us.
Thank you.